Hey there everyone, what's going on? This is Noob Sniper here, and today we got another Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. This is a team deathmatch on grid, and I'm running the Galil with red dot. I think some frags and stuns, and Ghost for first perk. Second perk is Sleight of Hand, and third perk is Ninja. Now, just right off the top of my head, a lot of people are saying that Ninja doesn't really work. And for the most part, that's true. I can't really hear other people's footsteps. However, what I like about Ninja is the fact that I don't hear my own footsteps. A lot of people are like, "Oh well, I mean, it's a worthless perk." No, because I rather be able to slightly hear my enemies walking around, rather than hearing my big clunky footsteps and confusing myself. And here's a stupid death. I jumped in the window and accidentally dolphin dive with the little animation. And I can't do anything because you're immobile. Immobile? You are, yes, immobilized while you are in the animation. So be careful when you use it. I barely ever use the animation, only when I'm trying to go from cover to cover, and that's just, I guess, the only way to use it. If you use it as an offensive tactic or an offensive tool, good luck, because I find that I get killed more often than not during the animation, more than anything. So I'd use it as a cover to cover, try to get from here to here just really quickly, just dive, and hopefully you won't get hit. You should generally be a smaller target. So here's a bad thing I do here. I see some crossfire and I end up running right to it, nearly dying. I tried to take on two guys and that didn't work at all. No homo. That didn't work at all, so I got out of there quickly. And I got an plus 80 assist, which means I nearly killed the guy, but I think it's better to get an assist and survive than to die and get nothing. So I see that they switched spawn yet again, because they've only switched spawn like 16,000 times this match already. And this guy is oblivious, not really paying attention to his radar and the sounds around him, so I take advantage of that and get him. I'm running the spy plane, napalm strike, and attack helicopter. I don't really like the care package because it, as a lot of people say, they're lures, whatever. It attracts the opponents, attracts everyone to your care package, especially your opponents. You'll get stunned, you'll get naded. It's really not worth it, because 9 out of 10 times it's going to be a spy plane or some ammo or nothing of real importance. So instead I run the napalm strike, which does quite a bit of damage. It if you haven't used it, it's a 5-kill streak, so I'm running still 357, and what it does is it is literally a napalm strike of napalm, which is, I think, don't quote me, it's a chemical, or it's a fiery chemical, I don't know, but what it does is it literally burns up an entire strip of the map, and it's extremely effective at wiping out your enemies at their spawn. Like right here I call my napalm strike, and unfortunately because of theater mode you can't see it, but I look at the enemies, I try to aim the napalm across diagonally so that I get as much damage as possible. But yeah, and here's this guy trying to creep in. Nope, ain't gonna happen. I got my tech helicopter, and really with the tech helicopter you just want to call it in generally where your teammates aren't, because that's where your enemies are going to be. And now that guy, I baited him. I knew he was behind me. I knew he saw me and heard me. I let him come up halfway up the stairs, and as he was mid-sprint, I ran out and knifed him. That's a great tactic if you are an advanced player and you have you have some control and you know what you're doing. Bait and then surprise them by doing something you wouldn't normally do, which is, typically he expected me to stay there, wait there, and then whatever. But what you want to do is change up your game, and instead of waiting, go be the offensive and control the situation and control the fight. I pick up an RPK, which I'm not really good with, so Enfield with red dot, also one of my favorite setups, because it's just a great overall weapon. It's a good weapon. It's solid, it's fast, does relatively good damage, and it has low recoil, which is a big plus, obviously. And here's a cool double play, but I definitely was not thinking and not using wise tactics running in like that. Although I did get the double kill, I easily could have died, trying to get that double kill. But alas, I survived, and that's alright. So, general tips with Call of Duty Black Ops is you want to take it slow. What I found was I was rushing way too much, and here's a failed double kill for my attack helicopter. I was rushing way too much, and instead of just chilling out and letting the enemies come to me, I was really being aggressive and running towards them, and I was constantly dying, especially with a submachine gun, and they had assault rifles at a longer range. They're definitely going to gun you down. So, two tips I can offer you. One, use your gun to your situation. If you're using a submachine gun, don't try to long range someone, or don't try to go against assault rifles, people with assault rifles. If you have a submachine gun, stay in close proximity, use it in smaller maps with smaller corridors, excuse me. Likewise with assault rifles, don't use an assault rifle in a small map because you're going to get destroyed, more likely than not. And as the game is wrapping to an end, there was another point I wanted to send, and I can't remember what it is. But when you're walking around, don't run around, walk. And that makes a big difference. And that's game, boys and girls. The final score was 21-3. I forgot to bring up the menu in theater, so but it is a 21-3. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please subscribe and like and rate and comment and all of that goodness if you enjoyed. All right, peace out, guys.